What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to take a look at a knife from Buck. This is the Marksman Tanto, made in the USA, 154 cm, but heat treated by Boss. So this is a pretty cool knife. It's been out for quite a long time. What do we got here? Operating instructions. It tells you where to go on their website to actually get operating instructions. And yeah, there we are. There's some Allen wrenches. The tiniest Allen wrenches known to man. Yes, I absolutely despise this little hardware stuff, especially when they actually want you to use it. And here we are, some pretty cool scales. You're seeing a lot of people kind of making scales very similar to that. You got this very unique locking system. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's... There we go. Yeah, that thumb hole really isn't really for deployment, really. It doesn't seem like. Even though it's the first thing I want to go to. There we go. Oof, that is stiff. Oof. That lock is stiff. Let's try middle. There we go. I can middle finger flick it. I'm better at middle finger flicking than thumb anyway. Ooh, nice dropping action. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that lock is. Woo. That thing's a bear. Woo. That's gonna take some breaking in there. There you go. Yeah, that feels pretty good in the hand. Not too bad. Yeah. I was a little concerned about that pocket clip. So anyway, well, let's get to it. There, Buck USA. They're 831. I'm not sure what the plus is. The model is 831. Okay, and there's the markings. So you got Boss heat treating, CPM 154. They're great. They're a great heat treating company. And Gavin Hawk collaboration. They are the ones that design this locking system, which is a pretty aggressive locking system. As you can tell, when that blade is locked in there, right there is the back of the blade, and it is locked in there securely, and there's absolutely no kind of movement in this blade at all. She's perfectly secure, and it's going to take a lot to rip the back of the blade out of this little hook system that they have going on here, and that's hooked in really good. You got to lift the blade up. As you can see, the engagement as that blade slowly goes into it and then locks right into it, and it hooks, and you can just feel it just come up. There's just a little bit of a lip right there. And I also am noticing that it's part of the detent system too, so it's kind of genius. You can, as you're closing it, you can feel. Oh, okay, yeah, right there. This right here. It's a little, yeah. Let's see if I can find something to point with. Here, just the back of the blade right there is just slowly going down, and and you can see how it raises up the back of that. So that's just part of the detent system too. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty genius. So I know in the older models, yeah, here we go. You can actually shake it, but let me tell you, it's not. I guess it was easier. This is pretty snugged in there. Yeah, it's pretty snugged in there. There is a tiny little bit of adjustment that you can do with those screws, and it's actually pretty genius because it is actually as far that way as it can go. So it's got just a tad going this way, which is when it breaks in, that's where you're going to need the adjustment. So, because there's really not much adjustment. There's that little square peg there is what kind of also helps hold it. So there's only just so much adjustment. But this knife's come a long ways. I remember when watching videos back, if you can still watch them, of when this knife came out in 2016, and it was in rough shape. Maybe because they were quickly producing them, and there was just not a lot of really good videos on them. And I'm really not even sure what's going on with this knife currently, because I just so happened to find it on, I believe it was DLT Trading, and they just happened to get some in, and when I last time I looked, they're still available, so they got a batch in there. So if you guys are interested, take a look there, but they're discontinued everywhere else. Everyone else seems to have them listed as discontinued, so interesting. Oops, I totally failed on that middle finger flick there. But yeah, very interesting knife, very aggressive. Yeah, you're not going to slip too much on that handle scales. You can get really dug in there. This is stiff. I guess I'll get used to it, and I'm guessing it will get easier. But yeah, that's a stiff, very stiff thing. Let's see, sharpness. It's not the greatest. Might be able to strop it. Yeah, I mean, the edge kind of looks good, but it's got some sharpness to it, but it's not like razor blade, so it might just need a good strap. And I notice that a lot of times with some, they kind of quickly doing the edge, and they just, kind of miss a burr. So it might just need a good strapping, but other than that, not bad. It's not, you can kind of see that there's some roughness to it, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. I mean, you can work with it. I would, for a buck USA made knife, I would expect it to be a little bit better than that. But this was about $110. So not cheap for an American made knife, but not super expensive either for an American made knife. So you can do better and worse, that's for sure. This is definitely a tactical knife in pretty much every sense. That's an aggressive handle. Got a pretty good pocket clip. I mean, it's flush and it's deep carry. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, yeah, that lock is and the tiniest little screws known to man that hold it on to the back there, you got 2 Allen keys it comes with. The tiniest one is for that, and then the other one is for adjusting your locking system. So pretty cool. Just be really careful. Small hardware like that just absolutely loves to strip out on you. So I wish they would really go bigger, especially on tactical knives. There's absolutely no reason they can't go bigger on hardware on a tactical knife. That's kind of part of the purpose. But either way, there you guys go. That is the Buck Marksman. Check it out if you can. They're, like I said, they're kind of said to be discontinued, so I'm not really sure, but you can find them out there. So there you guys go. Have a great day. We'll catch you next time. Bye. See you.